Patriot News, and I'm Theo Johnson.
I'm Noah Wood, and happy Halloween to everyone.
Patriots, this next announcement has been with us since the beginning. But in the end, we must all move on, and so it is with great sorrow, but with an even greater joy, that I say this to you now. The Eastview Theater will be presenting Peter and the Starcatchers, a family-friendly origin story of Peter Pan, today, October 25th, with the finale tomorrow on October 26th.
Portrait retakes for freshmen, sophomore, juniors, and staff are today, October 25th, in the cafeteria during lunches only. Please stop by if you need a retake or you did not get a portrait taken in September. And don't worry if you need to take a retake, we've all taken bad pictures.
The HOSA 2019 blood drive is Tuesday, October 29th. Remember, in order to give blood, you have to be at least 17 years old, 110 pounds, have your parents' signature on the form being passed out in the cafeteria, and you must have a picture ID. And if you've already signed up but you don't remember your time, please talk to Mrs. Brown in room 321. Also remember to drink a lot of water the day you donate. So why not make the obviously correct choice and donate blood today? Well, on second thought, please make the obviously correct choice on October 29th. Students who would like to take AP exams in the spring need to order their exams on the College Board website using the code provided by their teacher and pay for their exam on the total registration website no later than November 1st. Exams ordered after November 1st may incur a late fee. The link for total registration is on the Eastview website. Students that would like to take an AP exam that are not taking an AP class, please see Mrs. Ross in room A1 for more information. And now for Temps with Sports.
Thank you, Thea. Unfortunately, the football team lost last Friday against Glenn with a final score of 28-35, so they were only one rounding error away from that W. The Eastview swim team scored third overall in last week's meet, with Jordan Wum placing second, Natalie Guzman, Sage Boff, Luke Cadriel, and beating his own personal best, Josh Wadley, finishing third. Congratulations to all these wonderful athletes. Now, back to you in the studio.
Thank you. That was Temps with Sports. And now for Eliza talking to the color guard.
Thank you, Theo. This morning I'm out here with Jabron, our color guard captain. Can you tell us a little bit how color guard is going, Jabron?
So this year our marching show is called Mars, and it's about really an exploration of Mars. So in the first part we're playing Mars, and we've crash landed on the planet, and we're like, oh, how are we going to survive? But luckily for us, in part 2, when we're playing Heroes by Peter Gabriel, we meet this new species that's going to help us bring life to the planet, and we found a little bit of water, which is enough to help us make it through. So then in part 3, as we're playing some music from Star Trek, we're starting to replicate resources, gotta get everything we need to make Mars into a new Earth. And in part 4 is really where the climax happens. After everything we've done, and we find a river, which is a viable source of water, as we're playing Down to the River to Pray. And Mars turns into the planet we've always wanted Earth to be.
And so that's the show that we see at football games, correct?
Yes.
So what do y'all do after football season ends?
So, well, actually, during football season, we compete in a number of competitions, like the Midway Marching Preview, where we managed to get first in band, second in percussion, and 5th place out of 25 in guard. And after that, we'll have UIL. We had UIL last week, actually, where we got a rating of superior, and we have UIL Region next week, where we have the chance to compete to make it to state. After that, we'll have BOA San Antonio.
And so after those competitions with this current show, will y'all start a new one or do any more performances?
So the end of marching season is really the end of the collaborative season between the band and the guard. But after marching season, the guard goes into what's called Winter Guard, where it's an indoor show. And it's usually a lot more fun. So I'd like to invite everybody who's watching this to come and try out. No experience required, November 15th to 17th. And it's right here in the band hall. Just bring a smile.
Thank you, Jabron. Back to you, Theo.
If you or your organization would like to appear on this segment, or you have any sports-related news, write to us at evpatriotnews@gmail.com. And please note that this show is filmed on Tuesdays, so have all information submitted by Monday night.
Thank you all for watching. This has been Patriot News.
See you all next week.